YouTube, welcome back to my channel. My name is McPato and this is McPato PC. And today I'm just bringing you guys a quick video showing you my future workspace in the new home that we purchased. So this room is going to be the future studio of McPato PC. As you can see, I've started assembling some desks. Bought a couple new items as well, including this monitor arm right here. Got that on Amazon. It's actually very well made from what I can tell, and I was going to use the clamp system to affix it to my table. However, there's this metal rail and it makes it so I have a very thin amount of material to clamp onto. So instead I'm going to use the this provided bolt and drill a hole through the table itself and affix it that way. In terms of the rest of the space, my thought is to have an accent wall here. I'm going to have a shelving sort of unit, or one shelf rather, at the top, and a workbench probably in the front here. Of course, some RGB lighting probably incorporated. We're gonna get rid of these curtains. They just don't look very nice. All right, so what I've done, guys, is I've gone ahead and painted the new office or studio, if you will, McPato 2.0, and I've mounted a desk on the wall. So it's still a little bit raw, but I want to show you guys what the workspace looks like, and just give you a couple of indications of what's going to be going on in here. So this morning I've mounted the desk or the countertop to the wall. As you can see there, there's a lot of cables. Don't mind those. Effectively, what I'm going to do with the cables is everything's going to be attached to the bottom through some channeling, or I might get that cable management tray at IKEA. It actually looks pretty good for that purpose, and I'm thinking I might actually go with a cable-free surface. So I might drill some holes, like for example right here for the keyboard, and then put the cable right away down in there, and then channel it underneath the desk. So that's kind of what I'm thinking about doing for the next little while here. The mouse, the keyboard, monitor, network cable, etc. So we got this new gigabit router down there, or sorry, switch, and I'm going to mount that also under the desk. Just right now it's on the floor. As you can see, there's still some sawdust and drywall, so very early on in the process. But one thing I did is I left a small gap here at the back for routing cables, and it works well now. And I'm thinking I might actually put some RGB lighting in there later on. Not sure how long RGB is going to be popular, but I think that would look pretty sharp. And then I'm planning to buy 2 more of these countertops actually from IKEA. I'm not going to give you guys the list of everything that I bought at this time. I'll make probably a video for that when it's complete. Like for example the monitor arm there, I got that recently. The Corsair extended keyboard and mouse pad, and a few other items I purchased. So I'm going to go through that later on, but I'm going to buy 2 more of these countertops. I'm going to cut them in half, and I'm going to end up making 4 shelves. So cut in half and then cut it lengthwise in half again. And that way I'll have molding facing on all 4 shelves. And they give you these little strips, 2 of them, that you can affix to the sides that you've cut. So hopefully it's enough to make it look like it's uncut. But at any rate, I'll be getting, like I said, 2 of those. I'll make some shelving, look kind of blocky like a floating shelf. I'm not sure yet if I'll make a system to mount it like a floating shelf, or if I'll just use shelving brackets. But I think I'll have a long one up here, and then on this wall behind where I'll be sitting, I'm planning to put at least 3 shelves and maybe like stagger them, one here, one over there, one down here. They're all going to have potentially RGB as well, shooting downward. Over here, I think I might put in another workspace, whether it's the full length or just sort of starting like here to there, for assembling systems or setting up a test bench, which I'm thinking about getting. And then this space right here is actually going to be my backdrop for product reviews or demonstrations. So I'll have a desk, whether it's this one or I have actually a nice Cobalt, the same one Jay's 2 Cents has actually, but I bought that a while ago. So I'm thinking I might set that up here. The camera would go over here, and then when filming it would look sort of like this, and I would have, you know, the product or the whatever it is I'm demonstrating, or a system build or product review. So I think overall it's a good space. There's even a closet with a few shelves, and I'll be able to store some inventory in there. It's not super deep, probably about, you know, 30 inches in depth, and then on each side there's some shelving set up. So that's actually a nice space. But yeah, so that's the space as of right now. I got these nice brackets at Lowe's. They support, apparently in the US they support 1,000 pounds. The Canadian site says they support 250 pounds each, so either way I should be fine. So I actually did paint the walls as well. So the walls and the ceiling have been given a fresh coat of paint. Got rid of those nasty curtains, and yeah, I'm honestly pretty excited about the space. Can't wait to bring you guys some great videos. Just a couple of spoilers as to what's coming up. I'll be doing a comparison video testing power line adapters, comparing that to Wi-Fi as well as a hardline connection, because that's something that's actually come up in this house. My wife works at home, and we needed to figure out a solution for her to get the fastest internet possible. So we tested those methods, and I'll be bringing you guys some results on that. I'll be doing a teardown of my Vega 64, which is a reference Vega, and changing the thermal paste. I also want to see whether or not it's molded or unmolded, because I'm considering some liquid cooling. And on that note, I'll do a video just talking to you guys about all your options when it comes to aftermarket cooling for the Vega 64, at least the reference Vega 64. Thinking about doing a video on building a power supply shroud for my Thermaltake View 71. So I'd be covering up the power supply there as well as those 2 fans. And I have a tap and die set, so when I do my my custom water loop, I'll be able to mount my reservoir pump combo and actually make some threads in the plexiglass for the shroud, and mount my screws in there directly, as well. I'll probably mount one of the fans directly on the inside of the cover to provide better airflow to the components, you know, memory, CPU, etc. Although it is liquid cooled, so that's not critical. But anyway, that's probably long enough, guys. Just wanted to show you that I have some stuff going on here. The studio is coming together, and it's going to look great. And there's Watson. He's been helping me with all the work, so he's doing a good job. Taking a break too. But yeah, I should have a video up mid to late next week. Probably we're gonna do the Vega teardown and thermal paste replacement comparison video, or I'll do the powerline adapter Wi-Fi hardline speed test comparison. And yeah, like I said, I've got literally 40 ideas for videos written down, and at least, you know, 25 of them are really something you guys are going to want to tune in for, probably the majority of you guys. As well, I've got... So with that, guys, I'm going to end the video. Thank you for tuning in. Again, I'm McPato, and this is McPato PC. Bye-bye.